Last time you saw us, we had just arrived in Paxe. This morning, we took a minibus and a boat to get here, to the 4,000 Islands. We're now on an island called Don Det, one of the more popular islands out of the 4,000 Islands here in the south of Laos. There's not really any roads, and people mainly get around by bike or boat.
You can probably actually hear all the boats going around here. We're currently just sat right by the water. It's very beautiful and very quiet until they pop up. Anyway, the past few days, we've been just taking some time to relax, primarily, chill out by the pool that was so nice at the rooftop of our hotel in Paxe, as well as catching up on some editing and some work.
One of the main things we've been working on this week is our website. We felt like the website wasn't really serving a purpose. So now, because everyone keeps asking us for recommendations of where to stay and where we've been staying, now our website has a full list of everywhere we've stayed in all the countries we've been to. So you'll see information, a little bit of a review as well, some photos, and then you can click and then it'll take you to the website.
So the island that we're on, Don Det, is part of an archipelago. I actually had to look up this word. Everyone kept using it and I was like, what does it actually mean? It's like a cluster of islands in an ocean, lake, river, right? In a body of water, I guess. In this case, it's the Mekong River. But Don Det is the more popular out of these islands. It's not the biggest one, but it seems to be a bit more popular. That being said, we'll show you where we're staying now. We're just walking up to our room, but we are the only guests here tonight. One of the main reasons that we're here on Don Det, aside from the fact that we want to chill, take it easy on our last day here in Laos, is because it's very, very, very close to the border of Cambodia, where we are coincidentally heading the day after tomorrow. This place is called Don Det Hotel, so it's very easy to remember. It was around £21 per night, which I guess would be about $25. It is quite big. The bathroom is huge. The bedroom is pretty big as well. The hotel as a whole is also very large, which makes it kind of comical that we're the only people staying here. The main selling point of this hotel, though, is definitely the deck that we were just on, where we'll show you the sunset later tonight, because that is a sign that the sun is setting and it's gonna be beautiful. Okay. Whoa.
That didn't sound good.
It sounded like I almost broke it. No, this is actually really comfortable. I think we'll sleep really well here. We have slept so well throughout this trip as a whole. We've been road tripping, we've been busing, minibusing, car, everything, but we're not lacking in any sleep because of this thing. The Manta sleep mask. This we've had for months and we've been using it since the day we got it, not looked back. And let me tell you why. 100% blackout. You can't see an inch of light, and that's thanks to these squishy little eye cups, which also prevents it from squishing your eyelids down. And I've had it so many times with old sleeping masks, it lets in all of the light. I don't want that. With this one, I can open my eyes, not see anything. I can literally blink, my eyes can be open. Sounds super creepy, I do that sometimes, it's kind of fun. So you can also use it when you're sleeping on your side, which is perfect. The blackout doesn't budge. Now, if you want to get your own manta sleep, or maybe a Christmas present or birthday present for a special someone, then make sure to click the link in the description box below and use our code 2passports to get 10% off your purchase. Yay! I look over, there's like 10 faces looking at me. These bad boys, they're the ones that have been making the ruckus.
This hotel was so close to the pier. On Google Maps, it looked like you needed to go all the way around, but there was a sign here that just said 50 meters, turn right. And there it was, hotel's right there. One of the reasons we booked this place is because in the Google reviews, it looked like loads of people were at a pool.
Yeah.
But when we were walking past, pool's right here, it's empty. I was so gutted.
And it doesn't actually apparently belong to the hotel anymore. Maybe it used to. Anyway, now this is not part of the hotel. So there is not a pool, although technically you could bathe in the Mekong River.
Yeah, the lady was like, you can walk down the steps in the restaurants and go into the Mekong if you want, but...
Yeah, if you're a strong swimmer, she said. So we were like, nah, maybe not today.
Alright, shall we find a bike? Adriana can't ride a bike.
Here's the thing. I know how it works. It's like one of those things, once you've learnt it once, you never forget it. But they're just always too big for me. I tip over. It is kind of terrifying. I've always lived in big cities, so I've never needed to bike around.
You lived in the Netherlands.
Yeah, by that point, it was too far gone, and there's cars everywhere there, and too many cyclists. It would be like mayhem.
They're coming with us.
Pet them. Every time we pass like chickens and all types of birds, Dylan tries to pet them. This is very loud.
Is that okay for you?
Yeah, well, it looks like you can lower the seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
I'm actually nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah. Last time I attempted to ride a bike, must have been like 15, and it wasn't successful.
Probably the same bike.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the beast. Woo!
I'm not exaggerating when I say I haven't been on a bike since I was a child. Look at you showing off, biking with one hand, holding a camera.
I'm a pro.
Yeah.
Oh. See?
I'm doing it.
You know how to stop?
Wow.
Good?
Yeah, this is without cars and everything, I think I could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Although my heart is racing.
Alright, follow me.
Okay, I can do that. Okay. It started off really intense. My hands were gripping on so hard. My glasses were sliding off. I was schwitzing.
Loads of children everywhere.
But yeah, and I was like, I'm gonna hit a child. I didn't. Oh, and then it was so beautiful. Like one of those movie memories, you know?
Yeah, we were driving right past rice fields, loads of water as well. There's loads of children about. They were running after the camera as well.
It was really sweet, actually. They were all waving. You go, Sabaidi, they're like, yes!
And then we've come to the bridge that joins the other island, which I think is Don Con. But we're not going to go over because sunset is in about an hour. I think we're going to grab a drink here.
I'm not fast enough with the bike to make it back on time. He'll leave me here. I'll be stranded.
And if you fall off there...
Yeah, I'm not a strong swimmer either. Bike, swim, I'm good at other stuff. Anyway, let's drink something.
Got 2 pineapple shakes and 2 waters. We're in a place called the Gardens. Before I came to Don Det, for some reason, I thought there was going to be hills and viewpoints and all this stuff. Totally flat, like rice fields everywhere. It makes sense why there's bikes everywhere, because if there was hills, you definitely wouldn't see Adriana driving a bike up a hill anyway.
If this video gets 2,000 likes, I'll ride a bike up a hill in the next video. No, just kidding. No, but that was actually so much fun. I was really nervous prior to starting biking, just because I haven't done it successfully basically my whole life. But so much fun. A little bit dreading getting back, because I feel like time is not on our side as much now, because we want to get back before sunset. It's not one of those things that you want to get back as it's setting. But we're going to be the only ones watching it from our hotel, unless somebody shows up for the restaurant, because there is a restaurant separate to the hotel as well, but it's going to be romantic.
Let's finish these drinks and then let's head back for... You finished already? Let me finish this drink and then we can head back for sunset. Wow, they didn't lie when they said that the sun set here is immense.
It's so nice. It's just starting to set. I don't really... Well, the process is that it eventually sets. But it hasn't quite gone orange yet.
The sunsets we've had here in Laos have been unreal.
the best sunsets. I mean, sunsets universally are gorgeous. You can't have an ugly sunset.
No.
But the sunsets in Laos have been out
Just
of
so
this
orange.
world. Yeah.
The sky just turns orange.
It's like the whole sky is on fire, but in like a very calming way.
Usual suspects. Simmersby and Laos.
I didn't even realize how big yours was.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is the perfect place to end our trip in Laos. From Luang Prabang in a little mini EV car all the way to Vientiane, our huge road trip down to Paxe, and then all of the exploration we've done in between. We were only meant to be staying 2 weeks. We pretty much have stayed the whole month. It's been so nice, so laid back, and completely different to any country that we've been to so far in Southeast Asia and in the world, really.
Tomorrow we are going to Cambodia, and we're going via the southern border, which is a land border. We looked online at the reviews of this border, and they're not good. For a while we were like, shall we fly? But flights were just so expensive, we can't afford them. Now let me read to you one review, and they're all basically like this. We arrived in a tuk-tuk at the border and gave the passports to the staff to stamp our exit. They told us that in order to leave Cambodia, you had to pay $2, and when we refused, they started laughing and sniffing glue. After half an hour in which they wouldn't let us leave the country with everything in order, they accepted $4 instead of $6 and put the stamp. I think we're on the side of just let's pay for it, let's just not deal with these border officers. It could be legit, could not be legit, but we need the visa. Just let us into the country. It's going to be a bit stressful, but I think it's going to be worth it. Cambodia looks really good.
Now, I know on this channel we've been saying for the longest time after Cambodia we're going to Singapore. And we're still going to Singapore, but here's the dilemma. Christmas is coming up. Singapore is already extremely expensive in comparison to most of the countries we've been to. It's already out of our budget just by default. But during the Christmas period, it's even more so. Yeah, and New Year's, it's even more so out of our budget. So we might have to delay it a little bit, which kind of raises the question, where do we go after Cambodia? We've kind of been thinking a little bit about Indonesia, maybe the Philippines, maybe go back to Malaysia and do Sarawak and Sabah, sort of the island of Borneo that we never completed last time. So please let us know what you guys think. It's usually a last minute decision, but it's exciting. We want to spend Christmas somewhere really nice. Some of these countries are brand new to us and some of them would be a revisit. So yeah, help us. And please subscribe to our channel.
That was meant to be a nice pan out.
Stop. Oh wait, and like the video.